So it is time for yet another mini box in Duel Links, the Arms of Giants, and this one comes alongside Garag, the Zexal character, the first Baron in Duel Links, which is pretty cool given we think we're going to be getting literally all of the hands as free-to-play cards, like Fire Hand, an Ice Hand, a Prominence Hand. All these seem to be some free-to-play cards, which is great. However, his main Xyz is still locked behind a box. It is the best card he has. It's generic, rank 4, it's the Negate. Probably the best card in the box overall, so if you do want one of these then it probably will be worth going into, but overall the rest of the box, to me at least, is a bit of a bait box given in 3 weeks time we've got the main box. And if we go back to last year with Fantastic Arc, this was a very good box, right? Yang Xing, Burning Abyss, Pendulum stuff, like this was a genuinely good box. The year before, Infinite Ray, was Levianeer free from the selection box, it was the Talonite stuff, it was Rescue Rabbit, it was Star Ceres, which was very good with Dark Lord, so we're expecting a big box for New Year's Day. Is this box going to be any good in front of that? Let's just dive right in. So of course your main draw is going to be your Giant Hand, which again is a Negate, very good, but also your Rank Up Magic Baron's Force, which is your big anime nostalgia bait that will be necessary for future cards going forward, right? So if you think, you might want to play some Xyz focus decks, some Shark decks, right? If you want to get into more Zexal characters, then this is a good card to have, but by the time we likely see our next Baron character and our Baron box, this will probably be in a SR Dream Ticket, right? So the big thing is 3 brand new decks, well 3 new decks, right? 1 new deck, 2 old decks, the first one being Starry 9. Now if you play Master, you know there's a solo mode for this. It is a very mid to low tier deck in the TCG, it's really not that great, but in Duel Links, it probably could be very good, right? If this card comes from hand, blow up 1 card on the field, and it can attack again when you banish a monster. So it's a cool boss, and in Duel Links I think it's the right format for it. But if this was like a year ago, or 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, now doesn't feel that great, given that it is getting, it is getting the search spell and the card that searches the search spell, but it's not getting the Negate, and it's not getting a couple other cards as well. So they are getting a good chunk of support, but they're not getting the best support. And usually I'm like, just stay away from these bad archetypes, but Starry Night is really calling to me in Duel Links specifically. Master Duel I was like, no way, it's in the same pack as Dragon Maid, we're not gonna bother. But in Duel Links, it's not good, but it's a fun not good, so maybe be worth playing. Then there is the gadgets. Of course, we're getting the Mirror Force for the gadgets, we're getting another big stronghold for the gadgets, we're getting a big boss for the gadgets, a big monkey machine thing. These probably are fine, but given there's no skills for the gadgets aside from the Gandora one, which is a good skill, but again it's a Gandora skill, I'm not sure how good this is going to be. I think it'll be fun. I think it's a fun box overall, not a meta warping box. And the same can be said for the generic-ish cards, right? We've got the Drumadol, which is good for Glad Beasts. For Harpies, it's a spell trap card removal, which is great. We're getting Harpy Conductor as well, which is good for Harpy players. If you bounce a card back with Cyberslash Harpy Lady, you're going to be bouncing 1 more card back, which is great. And also, you can protect your Harpies as well by blowing up the field spell. So this is a good card again for a super rare, right? I'm not going to say these 2 cards aren't good, because they are. And even a one-off, it might be worthwhile going in for just for these. But the rest of the box, like this Redhead Hasty Horse, is a cool extender, right? It's a very good extender, given it's just a free summon, because you're playing with columns, and now that we can actually choose a column of cards to go into, this is way better. But I think the big draw of the box, the big main deck that's going to be actually good, is INFINITRACK, because we can finally get all the Xyzes that mention the links, because they revolve around being able to special themselves back out from the graveyard by tributing a machine link. And the machine link is this link one right here, Goliath, which when it's sent from the field to the graveyard when there's Xyz on your field, you can attach it back to that Xyz. So you can recur this card back, reattach this, and then you've got the effect off to pop cards on the field. So it's some nice recursion, some nice synergy. The entire archetype has this, right? This Xyz does, so does this one I believe as well. Yep, this one does as well. So if you can only make the level 7, or the rank 7, or the rank 5, then you've still got 2 uses of it, right? And this is a Searcher, so you've got your Searcher, you've got this one here, which is a attack boost, and this is your pop. Now, we are missing a few more cards in INFINITRACK, right, I think. So yeah, the big ones are missing is this Link 2, and also the Brutal Dozer, which is the main one people are wanting. Unfortunately, not here yet, but I think that if these cards don't do super well out of the gate, we'll see this card as an ultra rare at some point in a main box, and it'll probably make the deck really good, right? it is just a great extender card. If it's summoned, you summon INFINITRACK from your deck in defense mode. That gives you 2 rank 5s, which can go into your rank 5 Xyz, or if you can level modulate, go into your big rank 9. Now there's also some other things, right? You've got your Wee Witch Apprentice, so Dark Magician decks getting a buff, which is not going to help at all, but it's cool to finally have this card in it. We've also got the new spell for the INFINITRACKs, which makes them untargetable. And this card is searchable, I believe. So, yeah, this I think these guys are going to have a good shot of being a very, very good cog deck. They might even be tier 3-ish, right, on the DLM tier list, if you want to take that into account. So, I wouldn't count out this box yet on being not meta relevant, but this does look like a very fun box, right? A fun box right before the New Year's Day box, which is the one I want you to spend your money on. It's the one Japan wants you to spend your money on, and that one hopefully will be the big one. That probably will have Firewall Dragon in. We're kind of thinking that it's about time to see Firewall on New Year's Day. That might be a bait box as well. But this one, I think, with the rank up magic, is the bait in it, but I think you've got some fun here. So, am I going to go into it? I'm not too sure yet. It's going to be a bit of a tough decision, I think, because I do want to save up for the main box. But, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below on the brand new Duel Links box. I know people aren't going to be super happy given we didn't get Shade, we got Garag, and I think that this box as well doesn't really sell you on needing the giant hand in the box. It could have been a free card obtainable from the event, and it would have been fine, but it is a very good Xyz, a genuinely very good Xyz. A free negate is fantastic. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Duel Links video. See you then.